Okay, we're back under the car now. Parts you probably haven't seen yet. But got the tank strap, which you can't see because the light is not cooperating at all. There's one bolt, and there's my, like I said, I'm gonna have trouble with this light system here, I think. Let me see if I can. It's a little bit better. That's a Wheelbro 255. This is the suction side where the filter is, you see there. And those filters only go one way, guys, so let's keep that in mind. They have an arrow on them. It's a 100 micron filter prior to the pump, and they really recommend that you have a 10 micron before it goes into the injection system in front of the engine. But in this case, I don't have that. I probably should have, but I kind of relied on the the main filter to take care of it. But anyway, so the tank is in. I really fought the straps, and I was kind of disappointed in how that was set up. Got the wires all back in. It was that wire plugged in. Had a plug in just hanging down right there. There's the filler neck, and unfortunately, I'm trying to get up. Old man syndrome coming in. Unfortunately, I have a bit of a problem, and that is not lined up very well. Not really sure how I'm going to get fuel in that yet. So I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of modifying with this thing. It doesn't even look like it's quite as long as it's supposed to be, so I'm going to get a tape measure out and look. I should have done that prior to putting it in, I suppose. But anyway, I'm going to try to modify that a little bit and get the gas cap back. Actually, I'm going to put some gas in it. Obviously, I've got almost 10 gallons here of 91. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pour it all in, and then we'll do a start on it. So let me see what I can do with this and go from there. Well, let's see if we can do a true definition of a cold start. It ain't been started about 3 weeks, and putting gas in it with a gas can with where that location is and having to hold this up at the same time proved to put about, I don't know, half a quart on the ground. I had to get a couple different funnels and fight 2 different styles of gas cans, but I don't know how much I got in there. I probably got about 7-8 gallons maybe. That's just a guess. Anyway, it should be plenty. Let's see if it's fire up. Now let's see if the gas gauge works, I guess. That would be a negative. Gas gauge went all the way over past full. Didn't like that. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Looks like she ain't getting any fuel. The pump's priming. I guess it just had too much air in the system. It took a while to bleed it all out, I guess. So I gotta get underneath there and mess with that wire. That's gonna be a load of fun. Oh, that pump is so quiet. I can hear it, but it is so much quieter. Yeah, that fuel gauge is she's pegged, so I'm gonna have to crawl underneath there to figure out what wire is it, make a connection with something else. I know I plugged everything in, but that doesn't mean anything. And the pump's getting ground, but that doesn't mean that one's making good ground. So I'll start with it. It's the easiest one to get to, and then well, the one in the back actually with the main power. But I don't know, the other option is it's the sender itself was junk from wherever I got it from. I don't know if it came from Taiwan or Korea or wherever, you know, I don't know. But try and get the fan to shut off. That thing is noisy. Well, maybe it's going to shut off. There it goes. I can tell you that pump is so much quieter. Well, I've got my issues with it, and like I said, I probably shouldn't have destroyed that. Fuel pump, tank until I pulled it down, and looked at it, you know, so doing it wrong absolutely did not help me a bit. So anyway, let me mess with this fuel gauge here a little bit, and I'll keep you posted on see how it kind of come out. So till next time. Okay, just a quick update on the old 76 Malibu with the fuel tank replacement. I did get the fuel gauge to work properly. It ended up being the main power wire to it was well, when they put it together, you know, the little rubber insulator, and they actually didn't, the metal did not protrude through the actual rubber. So I actually modified a little bit. Now the fuel gauge works. Now the tank is full, pretty much full of fuel. So if you look at it, it doesn't go all the way over to full, it doesn't go all the way over to empty, so, but the tank is full. So anyway, that is the update on this. Stay tuned for this car. I've got some stuff that's going to get done to it this spring, summer. It's not, right now it's not a priority. I have other things I've got to take care of. So we will, you know, I'll bring you back when I really start working on this. I've got another 5.3 engine. You guys follow any of my LS builds. I did a 4.8, then the 5.3 that came out of the 04 Avalanche. I rebuilt it. It's still in the garage on a stand. It's been in there 6, 7, 8 months. I need to do something with it. And then of course I did that Gen 4 5.3, which I kind of enjoyed that, doing that that little bit of a series, but I didn't do it bolt for bolt on that because of the 4.8. I kind of went into more detail on it, and then on the 5.3, on the Gen 3 5.3, I did a little more in depth on like doing the plastic gauging and, you know, that kind of stuff that I didn't do on, you know, the 4.8. And then the only thing I really showed you on the 5.3 Gen 4, that 07 Yukon, was kind of a you know, more of a stuff that was different between the Gen 3 and the Gen 4. So, you know, I really didn't actually get into a lot of stuff with that, and you know, that wasn't already covered at one time. So driveway's getting bare. So I've sold, at this point, I believe it is, I think it's March 20th, 2020, in the middle of the, whatever virus that is that's supposedly killing the whole world. And I'll get you some video on this thing. It's not mine. We'll get you some video on it. But I sold pretty much half of everything I had. So cupboard's getting bare. I've got a bunch of them at the shop that need to come over here for you know, for some rework or some stripping out, maybe I should say. And so we'll get onto that later. This is just kind of an update on the Malibu that I usually get the fuel gauge working, the tank's working fine, pump's working fine. I've drove it pretty much all, you know, half a day yesterday and some already this morning. So anyway, we'll see you here in a little while.